So, hey guys, today is the day I'm recording this is my 21st birthday. This video you're watching, I recorded a day or two ago while I took my dog to the beach. Because she loves the beach and I do too. I love the sand in my toes. Also, my voice is like this because I started crying not too long ago, which is pretty normal. It's been a pretty good day. Every other birthday, I wanted to do something. I wanted something. This birthday, I want what I wanted every other day. But that's irrelevant because it's something I know I can't have. And maturing, a big part of that, I think, is accepting that cannot be. And it devastates me. It always has and always will, maybe. But, you know, I'm one of those people that didn't expect to make it past 18. I was born on April 20, 2000. And I didn't think I would make it past 18. But I got really lucky. And I consider myself still very lucky. Because the way I see it is we all have issues, you know, we all go through something. But not everyone gets out of it. And it could be something small and it has a butterfly effect, or it could be something big that everyone else doesn't find such a big deal. But we all go through something and we experience life differently from a whole different perspective. Like when I film from my dog's perspective, it's beautiful. Only because she's too short to see the buildings that you can see if you were a bit taller. That doesn't make her perception better. That doesn't mean she'll be happier than me. But it means she has something different than I do. She has a different look on life. I'm not sure where I'm going with this video, but I'm not sure where I'm going with my life either, so, you know. And I've become, like, pretty accepting of being okay with not knowing what's gonna happen, because that's been a pretty big issue. The always having to know what's gonna happen, the security of being able to predict what's gonna happen. That thing about people who like to rewatch shows, right? It's because you know what's gonna happen. It's a predictable environment. I learned a lot of things. I also learned recently why I kept rearranging my room so much when I was younger. Apparently it can be related to having a very unstable childhood. But when I think about it, I remember rearranging my furniture. I don't really remember much of the why. And the things that I do remember, I question. Like, did it really happen? Am I imagining things? But then I later find out, you know, you're just trying to fish out some good things, but it was just bad. It was just bad. But now I'm 21. And I refuse to see life as something negative. I refuse to give in to self-harming as easily as I would. I refuse to say, I want to die. Or at least I try to make sure that I correct myself if it does slip. I'm trying, you know? But being 21 and trying to heal your like inner child in this world. I don't even know what this world is. Like, I don't socialize enough to know what's happening. That's been me most of my life. I just drown in my own sorrow and like loneliness, or I used to, now I'm going through therapy and I'm trying to like do the positive like way and find positive coping mechanisms, but I'm 21 and it's hard because I know I'm young, but I also know that life can be taken away at any moment, and I'm trying to come to terms with that. Although, like, growing up suicidal, I always thought it wouldn't be an issue, to die. But now that I've started to get better and I'm starting to feel good things, I am scared. But I should really stop being scared. I know that. I've read a lot about making, like, trying to fix oneself or, like, mental health shit. Like, endless days and days of reading and searching. And very slowly, it's helping. I didn't really have parents that were there for me. And the young kids always called me childish. The adults always called me mature. But I was never mature nor childish. I was simply a human being trying to survive without knowing why I want to survive. Like, I am proud of myself. I've been let down so many times, and it has taken a lot of support for me to be where I am. And I'm still not even close to okay. But I'm alive. And I'm grateful. And I think that's pretty damn good. Because I know a lot of people who are not. Or like, I don't know them, but I know they exist and there's a lot of them. Because I used to be one of them. I still have my days, I have my weeks, I have my months, I have my years. But we all do. I'm just trying to not put a lot of pressure on myself. That's another thing I learned in therapy specifically. It was one of my first eye-opening sessions, which, let me remind you, happened like 3 years after I started therapy or started taking my steps in therapy. I was a year or two without therapy also in the time. It's very confusing, but it's a long process. Um, but that doesn't mean it's not a process, it's a process. You have a start and you have a finish. Just fucking start and do what you can. I don't know what this was for, but yeah. Happy 420.